Communications expert, founder of Power Body Language, Lisa Mitchell joins us. Good morning.
Hey, Tracy, how are you?
I'm okay. So, yeah, sort of a strange holiday season we're having, and we need to take, well, let's be honest. Holiday season with extended family in a non-pandemic year can sometimes be touchy business. But you throw in what's happening now, throw in the political climate as well. We're sort of in some uncharted territory, aren't we?
Yeah, it's definitely a time to rethink our communication plan with our families, especially when there's high emotions tied up into traditions and this is how things have always been versus how things need to be this year. It's just really a time to focus on good, clear communication and managing our emotions.
And we need to get started. I mean, let's be honest, Thanksgiving's next week.
Yeah, it's really, if you haven't had the conversation, I know here in Indianapolis, we just got kind of the latest set of guidelines, which had some pretty major changes in it and recommendations. So adjusting your plans now when we're about a week out is really the time. Time is of the essence. So start getting those group texts going. Better yet, pick up the phone or get your family on FaceTime or on a Zoom call and just face the reality of kind of what's being recommended and why, and how you're going to reconfigure your traditions to look a little bit different but still be really enjoyable this holiday.
My wife had a Zoom call with her two sisters and her mother earlier this week that was kind of a combination test call to see if everybody could pull off a Zoom and sort of a feeling where everybody is in terms of this thing. So it sounds like she's on the right course.
Yeah, absolutely. I just had a call a few days ago with my family, with my mom and my sister, and just kind of looking at the reality of the situation and assessing all of our kind of exposures and risk. And the call was made, unfortunately, that we're not going to be in the same room or even in the same state together this year for the holidays, which is definitely a departure. But given the priority of keeping everyone safe and healthy and around for the next holiday, you know, it's a difficult conversation to have. Yeah. There's a lot of disappointment around it. We know we're not the only ones. But it is something that you need to you can't stick your head in the sand about it. You really just need to have some frank, difficult discussions right now and figure out what's going to work for everyone's comfort level.
And likely not every family member is on the same level or has exactly the same reaction to what is happening. We kind of have to go to the denominator that is the one that respect their cautions, right?
Exactly. Like, this is a time where everybody's got lots of opinions and different levels of what they're comfortable with, you know, exposing themselves and exposing other people with. And it just, you kind of have to err on the side of whoever's got the strictest boundaries is who you need to really try to appease right now. And it's a sacrifice. It really is. It's difficult, especially if you're someone who has maybe a more relaxed point of view on safety protocols and things. But it really is a matter of doing what's best. And in this case, kind of the strictest rules win.
And maybe kind of lighten up a little bit on the missing of some traditions, right? It's kind of an opportunity to try new things and maybe just, okay, we got the things we used to do when we got together, they're just getting a pass this year. Let's come up with some new stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, or let's incorporate the elements of those traditions into a new delivery system, right? Like, Zoom has done an awesome thing. They've actually, they've done away with their 40-minute time limit for the free plan. So anybody can use Zoom on Thanksgiving Day and have as much time as they want in virtual space with each other, with their family. So, hey, you know what? Throw a laptop up on your kitchen table, enjoy the meal together, or you know, text each other, interact during everybody agree to start a holiday movie at the same time. That's a tradition, you know, or watching the football games together. Just try to carry on traditions in a slightly modified way, but knowing that the intention and the heart behind it is still to enjoy the holidays as a family and as a community the best that we can.
Great, fantastic perspective. Appreciate it as always. PowerBodyLanguage.com. We'll put the link on IndyStyle.tv. As my friend Roxy says, appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Lisa. All right, Amber?